Imagine walking into a room, and without a word, the chaos quiets, the tension dissolves, and people feel safe. You might think you're too sensitive or too quiet, but what if those traits are your superpower? What if you've been a natural healer all along, carrying a healing aura that soothes souls like a candle glowing in the dark? In this video, we'll uncover 9 traits that reveal your hidden gift, share a transformative story that'll hit you in the heart, and give you tools to amplify your light. If you've ever felt your presence calms others, this is for you. Don't dim your aura. The world needs it now. Are you a hidden healer? Have you ever walked into a chaotic moment, a heated argument, a friend's breakdown, and felt the energy shift just because you were there? Maybe someone said, "I feel better when you're around," and you wondered why. I used to think my sensitivity was a flaw, like a crack in my armor. But one day, a stranger's words changed everything. "You're like a lighthouse in my storm." That's when I realized I had a healing aura, and you might, too. In the next minutes, we'll reveal 9 traits that prove you're a natural healer, share a story that'll make you rethink your flaws, and show you how to shine brighter. But here's the truth. If you don't embrace this gift, you're not just hiding your light, you're leaving others in the dark. So, let's start with a question. Have you ever felt your presence heal someone, even without trying? If that resonates, stick with me. You're about to unlock something extraordinary. Think you're too sensitive? What if that's your superpower? Discover the 9 traits of a healing aura. The magic of a healing aura. A healing aura is like a cool stream in a desert. It refreshes everyone it touches. It's not about being loud or perfect. It's the quiet power of your presence, like a mother's hug or a friend's steady gaze. Scientifically, it's tied to your biofield, and electromagnetic energy measurable by tools like Kirlian photography. Your mirror neurons let you feel others' emotions, creating instant trust. Spiritually, it's your soul's glow, a beacon of peace connected to the universe. If you've been called too emotional or felt like you carry the world's weight, listen closely. That's not a burden, it's your gift. You're a healer, and I'm here to walk you through 9 traits that prove it. Ready to see yourself in a new light? Let's connect. Let's make this personal. Have you ever had a moment where your presence calmed someone? A friend? A stranger? Even a pet? Drop a light energy in the comments and share that moment. I'm reading every one. If you're on a journey to understand your gifts, hit subscribe and join our community. We dive into topics like this weekly, and this is your safe space to grow. Now, let's uncover the first trait. It's not what you say, it's how you show up. Can you guess what it is? Trait 1. Deep presence. Imagine a friend pouring their heart out, tears streaming. You don't interrupt or check your phone. You're there, like a steady anchor in their storm. That's deep presence, the first trait of a healing aura. It's when your full attention feels like a warm embrace, making others feel seen. What it looks like. Picture a teacher listening to a shy student, eyes soft, body relaxed. Or you, sitting with a co-worker venting, your presence saying, "You're not alone." Why it matters. Deep presence is rare. It triggers oxytocin release, fostering trust, and calms the parasympathetic nervous system, reducing stress. Is this you? Remember a time you sat with someone in pain, and they thanked you for just being there. Maybe you calmed a tense family dinner without a word. If so, you have deep presence. How to amplify it? Practice mindful listening. In your next conversation, focus on the person's words, tone, and energy. Let go of planning your response. Just be. But presence is just the foundation. Ever helped someone feel lighter without trying? That's next, and it's like turning darkness into dawn. Trait 2. Emotional alchemy. Think of a time you were with someone angry or upset. Instead of getting pulled into their chaos, you listened, nodded, and somehow, they left smiling. That's emotional alchemy, the second trait, transforming heavy emotions into peace, like a breeze clearing smoke. What it looks like, your friend rants about a breakup. You validate their pain, share a gentle perspective, and they sigh. "I feel better already." You've transmuted their energy. Why it matters. This trait, rooted in emotional intelligence, spreads calm. Emotional contagion studies show one person's positivity can lift a group. Is this you? Have people left conversations with you feeling lighter? Maybe you calmed a stressed colleague or helped a sibling breathe through panic. If so, you're an alchemist. How to amplify it? After intense talks, breathe deeply and visualize washing away heavy energy. This keeps your aura clear for transformation. But there's a trait that soothes like the first sound after a storm. Can you guess it? Don't go. It's one you might already have. Trait 3. Calming voice and energy. Ever heard someone speak and felt your shoulders relax? That's the third trait, a calming voice and energy. Your tone, like a lullaby, and your steady vibe, like a warm hearth, make people feel safe. What it looks like. Think of a nurse speaking softly to a scared patient, or you calming a friend over the phone with your steady voice. Your energy is a gentle wave. Why it matters. Vocal tones lower cortisol and activate the vagus nerve, promoting calm. Your voice is a healing tool. Is this you? Has anyone said, your voice is so soothing? Maybe you read to a child, and they drifted off, or your words eased a tense moment. That's your gift. How to amplify it. Before speaking, take a deep breath and center yourself. Speak slowly, letting your words flow from calm. But here's a question. Ever felt someone's pain before they spoke? That's next, and it's why people trust you so deeply. Mini story, Maya's breaking point. Before we continue, let me tell you about Maya, a story that might feel like yours. Maya, 32, was a graphic designer who felt invisible. Her sensitivity overwhelmed her. She'd absorb her co-workers' stress, her family's fights. Labeled too emotional, she hit a breaking point at 30, ready to quit her job and retreat from the world. She thought, I'm not enough. But the night before she planned to resign, Maya had a vivid dream. A warm light surrounded her, whispering, "You are the calm they need." Shaken, she went to a volunteer event she'd nearly skipped. There, a teenager, lost in anxiety, sat beside her. Maya's gentle presence and soft voice opened a floodgate. The teen shared their fears, then hugged her, saying, "You saved me today." That was Maya's aha moment. Her sensitivity was her power. I felt this too. I once thought my quietness was weakness, until a friend said, "You're my safe place." If you've ever felt too much, you're not broken, you're a healer. Let's see why with the next trait. Trait 4. High empathic sensitivity. The fourth trait is high empathic sensitivity. You don't just hear emotions, you feel them, like a radio tuned to others' hearts. You sense pain before it's spoken. What it looks like. You notice a friend's fake smile and ask, "Are you okay?" Or you feel a room's tension and know who's hurting. Why it matters. Mirror neurons let you reflect emotions, building trust. This makes people feel truly heard. Is this you? Ever sensed a loved one's sadness from another room? Maybe you knew a stranger was struggling before they spoke. That's your empathic gift. How to amplify it. Visualize a protective shield around your energy before emotional situations. This keeps you sensitive without burnout. But empathy needs a partner to shine. The next trait makes people feel safe enough to bare their soul. Ready to discover it? Trait 5. Non-judgmental listening. The fifth trait is non-judgmental listening. Your presence is a safe harbor where people can share without fear, like a diary that never judges. What it looks like. A friend confesses a mistake, and you listen without shock. A stranger shares a secret, knowing you won't criticize. Your openness is their sanctuary. Why it matters. This trait activates reward centers in the brain, making people feel valued. It turns talks into healing. Is this you? Ever had someone share a secret because they felt safe with you? Maybe a coworker opened up about their fears. That's your gift. How to amplify it. Focus on understanding, not reacting. If judgment creeps in, breathe and think. This is their truth. But there's a trait that lets you master your own energy. Ever felt your vibe shift? That's next, and it's powerful. Trait 6. Aura awareness. The sixth trait is aura awareness, knowing when your energy is off and realigning it, like tuning a guitar to perfect pitch. What it looks like. You pause to breathe before a stressful moment, or step outside to reset after a heavy day. You're in tune with your energy. Why it matters. Interoception lets you sense internal states, keeping your aura balanced and healing. Is this you? Ever felt off and needed to reset, maybe with a walk or meditation? If you notice how your mood affects others, you have this gift. How to amplify it. Do energy check-ins. Pause and ask, how's my energy? If it's heavy, ground yourself by standing barefoot or visualizing roots. But there's a trait that connects without words, just a look. Ever felt seen by someone's eyes? That's next. Trait 7. Soul-level eye contact. The seventh trait is soul-level eye contact. Your gaze doesn't just see, it feels, like a window to the soul, warm and steady. What it looks like. A friend shares a fear, and your eyes say, "I'm here." Or a stranger feels safe because your gaze is kind, not judging. Why it matters. Eye contact releases oxytocin, fostering trust. It makes people feel truly seen. Is this you? Ever had someone say your eyes are calming? Maybe you connected deeply just by looking at someone. That's your gift. How to amplify it. Hold soft eye contact for a few seconds, imagining you're sending warmth. It deepens connection. But there's a trait that needs no words, just your presence. Can you guess it? It's one of the strongest. Trait 8, natural space holder. The 8th trait is being a natural space holder. Your presence is a canvas where others can paint their truth. No words needed. What it looks like. You sit with a grieving friend, comfortable in silence. Or you hold space for a colleague's rant without interrupting. Why it matters. Holding space fosters healing, letting others process without judgment. Is this you? Ever had someone feel safe being vulnerable around you, even in silence? Maybe you sat with a loved one in pain, and it was enough. That's your gift. How to amplify it. Practice silent presence. Don't rush to speak. Just breathe and be there. It's transformative. But the final trait is why people are drawn to you like stars to the night sky. Ready to discover it? Trait 9. Inner peace as a magnet. The final trait is inner peace as a magnet. Your calm is a beacon, pulling people in like a lighthouse guiding ships home. What it looks like. You stay grounded in chaos, your energy a warm glow. People seek you out, drawn to your stillness. Why it matters. Inner peace activates the default mode network, helping others relax. It makes you a natural leader. Is this you? Ever have people turn to you in stress? If you feel calm in crises, your peace is magnetic. How to amplify it. Spend a few minutes daily meditating or journaling. It strengthens your inner light. Now, let's meet Maya again. Her story will show you what happens when you embrace this gift. Maya's transformation, from darkness to destiny. Maya's story is one of struggle, revelation, and triumph, and it might mirror yours. At 32, Maya was a graphic designer drowning in self-doubt. Her sensitivity was a weight. She'd absorb her coworkers' stress, her friends' pain, and collapse under it. Labeled too fragile, she felt invisible, like a shadow in a loud world. At her lowest, Maya decided to quit her job and withdraw completely. She thought, I'm not built for this world. But the night before she planned to resign, something extraordinary happened. Maya dreamed of a golden light enveloping her, a voice whispering, "You are there calm." Startled awake, she felt a pull to attend a volunteer event she'd nearly skipped. There, a teenager, trembling with anxiety, sat beside her. Maya didn't know what to say, so she just listened, her eyes soft, her presence steady. The teen broke down, then smiled, saying, "You're the first person who made me feel okay." That was Maya's bungee jump moment. Her heart raced as she realized her sensitivity wasn't a curse. It was her destiny. Maya leaned into her gifts, deep presence, soul-level eye contact, inner peace. She set boundaries to protect her energy and started leading meditation circles. Today, her art and presence heal thousands. She's not invisible, she's a force. I've been there, too. I thought my quietness was a flaw until someone said, "You're my anchor." If you felt too much, you're not alone. You're a healer, and the world is waiting for you to rise. The science and spirituality of a healing aura. Why does your aura feel like magic? Let's explore. The science. Mirror neurons. They let you feel others' emotions, creating trust. Biofield energy. Your measurable electromagnetic field calms others, shown by biofield imaging. Vagus nerve. Your voice and presence reduce stress via this nerve. The spirituality. Energy fields. Your aura is your soul's glow, warm and inviting. Stillness as power. Healers are born still. Your peace is divine. Universal connection. You're tied to something bigger, love, nature, the cosmos. Your aura is a bridge between science and spirit, a light that heals. The dark side. 5 signs you're not a healer. Not everyone who feels sensitive is a healer. Here are 5 signs you're not, yet. Constant burnout. Healers manage energy, not drain it. Fixing obsession. Healers hold space, not control. Seeking praise. Healers don't need validation. Judging emotions. Healers listen without criticism. No self-awareness. Healers know their energy. If you have 5+ traits, you're a healer. Drop a cyclone in the comments. I see you. Practical steps to activate your healing aura. Let's activate your aura together. 1. 30-second breathing exercise. Sit, eyes closed. Inhale 4 seconds, chest expanding. Hold 4 seconds, feel stillness. Exhale 6 seconds, release tension. Repeat 3x, visualize your aura glowing. 2. Daily grounding habit. Stand barefoot on grass. Imagine roots into the earth. Breathe 1 minute. Feel connected. Set intention. I radiate healing. Try these and share how they feel in the comments. Rise as a healer. Let's come full circle. Remember that question. Have you ever felt your presence heals others? If you felt that spark, you're not just a dreamer, you're a healer. The world doesn't need more noise or perfection. It needs your light, your calm, your realness. Don't dim it. Rise now. Own your gift. Drop it in the comments and share your story. When did you feel your aura heal someone? Spread the light. Tag someone who's a hidden healer and say, you're the calm in someone's storm. Share this to inspire. Join the movement. Subscribe for weekly insights. This is your sanctuary. The healing begins with you. Light one candle, and the world glows brighter. Your journey continues. Thank you for being here. Next, we'll explore 7 ways trauma shapes your spiritual gifts. Subscribe to join us. And remember, your silence might be someone's healing. Shine, healer.